your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of this year's Fall Classic between the Detroit Tigers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
Yeah, you see the results through the first 5 games. It's been everything we could have hoped for. And now, at 3-2, you've got a team coming in here that needs to win the final 2 games on the road to take the series. Going to be a tall order to fill, but I think they're as capable as anyone to pulling it off.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Philadelphia Phillies.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Cliff Lee gets the ball with a world championship on the line. What's your take on him, Dan?
Man, this guy was really rock solid in his last one. 8 solid innings in his last start to pick up the win. We'll see if he can keep it going and make it 2 really good starts in a row.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Leading off tonight for Detroit, second baseman, Lou Whitaker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, and this is hit hard but foul toward the third base dugout. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt. Now the pitch. That misses. 1-2. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
First pitch on its way. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Just getting started here in Philly. Strike 2. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times, his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
The 1-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Batting third, right fielder, Kirk Gibson.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Trammell stands at first with one out. Hit toward the right side. There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the throw's in fact dropped. Into the box, Lance Parrish. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
2 out here and a runner at second. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Detroit. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Zero, what's the key if they want to be crowned World Series champs here tonight?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup, the key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Mitch Wilcox will look to keep their World Series hopes alive on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Right shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Wilcox has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. That's lifted the other way out to left. Herndon will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 1.
Batting second baseman, Chase Utley.
At the plate, Chase Utley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the net like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. In now, Hunter Pence. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. One out and a runner on second base. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
2-0 count, the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. The 2-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box now, Ryan Howard, as he'll take a look at ball one. Howard is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Standing in now, Shane Vick, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. Hence, the runner at first with 2 gone. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
1 strike.
The 2-2 pitch. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Phillies 1 and the Tigers nothing. Next for the Tigers, Larry Herndon, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
The 2-0 on the way. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Chet Lemon will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. On the ground to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now at the plate, Chet Lemon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
To short. Rollins is right there, and there are two away now.
Batting seven.
And with two away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit high. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes two really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Hard on the ground towards short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Marty Castillo, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
A runner on first with 2 away. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Vick will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Tigers leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. So next to the plate for the Phils, Raul Ibanez.
Left fielder, Raul Ibanez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here's a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. This one's down to third. Castillo gloves it, and that's the first out.
Batting seventh, third baseman, number 27.
Coming to the plate now, Polanco. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Lemon. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting eighth, catcher, Carlos Ruiz.
Standing in, Carlos Ruiz. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mitch Wilcox. 9-1-2 due up.
Mitch Wilcox.
First offering on its way. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. One and one, the count to the Tigers pitcher.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in off the plate.
That's inside.
Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3. The 3-1 grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Now to the plate, Lou Whitaker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a breaking ball. Wilcox on at first, nobody out. fouled away. The 1-1 is taken for strike two. The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ibanez moves over. He's got it one away.
The batter, number 3. Shortstop, Alan Trammell.
Into the box, Alan Trammell. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No, that's down.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Runners on first with one down. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
In now, Kirk Gibson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. He's got it. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Cliff Lee.
Pitcher, Cliff Lee.
Here's the first pitch to him. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Gibson. One down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jimmy Rollins. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. swing and a ground ball to third. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
Digging in, Chase Utley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a ball.
Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball one. The 1-0. Hit in the air to left. Herndon waits on it. Two gone.
The right fielder, number 3, Hunter Pence.
Stepping in, Hunter Pence. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Rollins is off at first with 2 away. Now a move over to first, and the throw's in fact dropped. The 0-1 on its way. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lance Parrish, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Here's a pop-up now. Howard shading to his right, makes the play, 1 away. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And you can see there both guys getting it up into the 90s, 92 and 94 respectively. At the plate, Larry Herndon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Into the box, Chet Lemon. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder. Another full count offering on its way. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Row. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
Into the box now, Darrell Evans, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
2 out with the man at first. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
At the plate, Marty Castillo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Now the relay home. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, D-Row, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
A high fastball is in there. And he misses with it. 1-1. Evans at second. Castillo on at first with 2 down. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ibanez is there. And that ends the inning. Tigers get just the 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. Riding in once again, Hunter
Leading off for the
Pence.
Phillies here in the 4th, right fielder, number 3.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Gibson has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan Howard.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Ryan Howard. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Two great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out.
Shane Beck.
Settling in now, Shane Vick. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First delivery to him on the way. And a breaking ball stays outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Gibson makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Ready once again, Lou Whitaker.
Leading off for the Tigers, second baseman, Lou Whitaker.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Now the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Fly ball out toward left center field. Vick sprinting after it. 1 away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Alan Trammell.
Striding into the box, Alan Trammell, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Right fielder, Kirk Gibson.
So striding forward now, Kirk Gibson. The pitch. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high. A fastball down near the shoe tops. 2 out, nobody on. This one's flared out toward left, and that'll get down for a base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Boy, D-Row, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing, and this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Lance Parrish. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. From the stretch. Lays off 1-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-0 pitch. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. And a fair ball as this one gets to the wall. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Larry Herndon. Soft liner toward short. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone. Gets him to hit it on the ground. But obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Stepping in now, Chet Lemon, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-1 home. Hit down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Tigers 3 and the Phillies 1. Leading off the inning, Raul Ibanez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And that one right down Main Street. Missed with a slider. Missed with a breaking ball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. He'll get it into second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
So stepping in, Polanco flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Ibanez leads off second with nobody out. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Carlos Ruiz down the third baseline. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
The pitcher, number 33. Cliff.
Ross Blode will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Ross Blode.
Popped him up. And this will land foul. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And not in time as the run scores. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Tigers lead this one 3-2. Joe Blanton takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 56, Joe Blanton.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darrell Evans.
Darrell Evans.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
2-2.
Up around the face.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. A payoff pitch one more time. is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone. Solo shot to right center. His first homer here in the series, and it gives the Tigers a 4-2 lead.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
The batter.
Into the box now, Marty Castillo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
There's ball four.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Roberto Jones will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
32, Roberto Jones.
A ball and no strikes.
You like the modern style of baseball, here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Jones, a native Texan. This is his first year at the big league level. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series as they open it up to 6-2 now.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
In now, Lou Whitaker.
Lou Whitaker
Sends that one out of play for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Three runs already home here. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Standing in now, Alan Trammell. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. To his right, Rollins. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Kirk Gibson.
Stepping into the box, Kirk Gibson. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 2 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-0 home. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Pulled softly out toward right. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Into the box, Lance Parrish. Pitch outside, the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Detroit is out in front 6-2. Dave Rosa enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 19, Dave Rosa.
Leading off the inning, Chase Utley, and they'll need him to get something going here. This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. And that's over. 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Got a piece. It's 2-2. Popped him up. And this is taken in for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 3, Hunter Pence.
Digging in now, Hunter Pence. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Whitaker is there, and there's out number 2.
First baseman, number 6, Ryan Howard.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Howard. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. Way out in front. The 1-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Tremmel comes up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Game 6 moves on to the 7th inning now, but before we start, let's call on our game summary to show you how we got here. Michael Sturtz is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 40, Michael Sturtz.
Now at the plate, Lance Parrish.
For Detroit, catcher, Lance Parrish.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. And a slider on the inside for strike one. Here's the 1-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. It's a fastball that misses.
Well, that's ball 3. The Tigers would love to get a leadoff walk to start this inning.
The 3-1. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Stepping in, Larry Herndon. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Parrish aboard here at first with nobody out. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Sturtz, just 24 years of age. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Stepping in now, Chet Lemon, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Vick on the move, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Darrell Evans.
Darrell Evans will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Hey, great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Howard has got it, and the side is retired. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Bottom of the seventh now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. It's the Tigers 6 and the Phillies 2. Leading off the inning, Shane Vick, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Now at the plate, Raul Ibanez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And he lays off there, 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 27.
Stepping up now, Polanco. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Popped him up. In there, a base hit.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there, up and away. That breaking ball, D-roll, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
Now Ron Gardenhire out on his way to confer with the home plate umpire as it looks as though he'll be motioning for the double switch here. Oral Lopez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Dave Bergman will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Into the box now, Carlos Ruiz. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Lopez, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Ball 1.
One strike.
And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
Sent on the ground out to second. Whitaker moving to his right, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Philadelphia. They still trail here at 6-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Number 58 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 58. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 23, Brian.
Ready now, Marty Castillo.
Leading off for the Tigers, 3rd baseman, Marty Castillo.
Now here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Utley ranging up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Now batting, Dave Bergman, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here it comes. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Rollins has it. And quickly there are 2 away.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Lou Whitaker.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lou Whitaker. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope,
and that one stayed too low, apparently. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. Two and two.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Fouled off. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They lead it 6-2. Leading off the inning, Brian Schneider. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Brian Schneider.
First offering on its way. Fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Popped him up. Parrish is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jimmy.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Jimmy Rollins. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. That's a tough take. The 0-1. Line to the right side. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Up next for Philadelphia, second baseman, Chase Utley.
Digging in to try it again, Chase Utley. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Too high, ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2, this is a pretty good at bat. Making this pitcher come back and really have to battle. This is a pretty good at bat right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close through ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Doug Bayer takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Hunter Pence will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 home. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Utley leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another full count pitch home. It's a swing and a high pop-up. Whitaker has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Back in the city of brotherly love for the 9th inning of this one on MLB Network. Ryan Madsen enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Up next for the Tigers, right fielder, Kirk Gibson.
Digging in and looking for more, Kirk Gibson. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Madsen, 30 years of age. He's a 9-year major league vet. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
In now, Lance Parrish, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
The 0-2 home. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. The bouncer to the left side. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We've got more. It's game 6, and we're back after this. Stepping into the box, Ryan Howard. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Number 6.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1. And this pitch is lined softly here to the right side, but foul. Here now the 2-2. Is a called third strike right on the inside corner.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Shane Vick. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And there's ball 1. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Raul Ibanez will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Gibson has it in his tracks. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 29, Raul Ibanez.
In now, Raul Ibanez, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And that's going to do it as the catch is made, and the Tigers have fought off elimination here on the road. They've set up a winner-take-all Game 7 tomorrow night as this one is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Detroit Tigers even the series at 3 and force a World Series Game 7. Mitch Wilcox pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers.